In this session, I will explain question number 9 of exercise 9.1. Now, there are altogether 5 questions are there. I would be explaining the first 3 questions and the last 2 questions would be your homework. Okay? So, in question number 1, what is there? Now, there are 2 rational numbers given in each question, and in the question they have asked which fraction is greater. So, we'll do the same way, the way we did question number 8. Okay, now the first thing what we do when we are comparing any 2 fractions, we always have to see that whether their denominators are same or not. If the denominators are not same, then you have to make it similar. For that, the first thing that you have to do is you have to get the LCM of all the denominators. So how many denominators are there? 3 and 2. So this LCM of 3 and 2 is what? 6. Now we'll write the first rational number. Now the process is that this LCM need to be divided by the denominator. So answer is 6 divided by 3 is what? 2. So you will multiply the answer with both the numerator and the denominator. So it will be 4 upon 6. Now let's see the second one. We'll do the same thing, students. That is, we'll divide this LCM with the denominator. That is 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 3 would be multiplied with the numerator and the denominator. So answer with 15 by 6. Now you see both the fractions are carrying the same denominator. Now it becomes really very easy to compare this. Which one is greater, 4 or 15? 15 is greater. So we'll write it in this way. 15 by 6 is greater than 4 by 6. But 15 by 6 originally came from which rational number? 5 by 2. As because we have to compare this 5 by 2 and 2 by 3. So we have to write it like this. 5 by 2 is greater than 2 by 3. So this is how you have to approach for this type of sum. So let's move on to sum number 2. Yes. Now this is sum number 2. So both the rational numbers are carrying a negative sign. And is their denominators the same? No. So again we have to get the LCM of 6 and 3. So if you, so 6 and 3 LCM is what? See together. 2, 3 is a 6, 3, and this 3, 1 is a 3, 3, 1 is a 3. So LCM is 2 into 3, that is 6. 6 is LCM. 6 is the LCM. Okay. Now write the first fraction, rational number. So what is the rule? You have to divide this LCM with this denominator, isn't it? So 6 divided by 6 is what? 1. So we have to multiply 1 with both the numerator and the denominator. So answer is minus 5 by 6 itself. Now what is 4 by next fraction number is minus 4 by 3. So again we'll divide this 6 with the denominator. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So 2 by 2. So minus 4 into 2 is minus 8 and 3 2s are 6. This 2 are carrying the same denominator. Now let's compare. Minus 5 is greater or minus 8 is greater. So which number, both the numbers are carrying minus sign. Now how to judge that which number is closest to 0? Which number is closest to 0? Minus 5 is closest to 0. So this rational number is greater than this rational number. So we'll write it down as minus 5 by 6 is greater than minus 8 by 6. Okay, so minus 5 by 6 originally came from minus 5 by 6 itself, but this minus 8 by 6 came from this rational number. So this is the final answer. Okay, now let's move on to sum number 3. This is sum number 3. Okay, now the first rational number is given in the form of minus 3 by 3 in which numerator is carrying a minus sign. But in the second rational number, it is not a rational number actually. Why? As because minus sign, denominator is carrying a minus sign. So whenever you see that denominator is carrying a minus sign, so you have to make it, you have to change it. You have to change it in the form that a numerator should carry a minus sign, because once you see that minus sign is there in the denominator, you have to shift this minus sign to the numerator. Okay, now how exactly we have to do? So for this you have to multiply this particular fraction with minus 1 by minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 is 2. Minus minus will become plus. 3 ones are 3. Okay, now we can say that this is a rational number. So 3 upon 4 comma 2 by 3. Now this two fraction, a rational number, we have to compare. Okay, understood? If you see that any fraction, okay, any fraction in this position, you will never say that this is a rational number. If you say that any denominator is carrying a minus sign, this is not a rational number. Repeatedly I am saying. So to make it a rational number, you have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator with minus 1, so that the minus sign should be shifted to the numerator function. Okay, then only you can say that it is a rational number. Okay, now from here we have to again see that whether the denominators are similar or not. So they are not same, so we have to make it same. For that we have to get the LCM. So 4 and 3, LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. Now 3 upon 4, so again we have to divide this 12 with 4. So what is the answer? 3. So we have to multiply 3 with both the numerator and the denominator. Repeatedly I am saying, follow this process. Now minus 2 by 3, what we have to do? Again we have to divide this 12 with the denominator, that is 3. So answer would be 4, isn't it? So minus 2 into 4 is minus 8. 4 is a 12. Okay, now which digit is greater? Minus 8, minus 9. Which number is closest to 0? Obviously minus 8. So this fraction is greater than minus 9 by 12. So minus 8 by 12 we got from this fraction, this rational number. So minus 2 by 3 is greater than minus 3 by 4. Okay, so this is the solution of sum number 3. So your homework is question number 9, sum number 4 and sum number 5. This two sum only, students. Okay, show it to me. If you can show it by second period also, no problem. No problem, students. Okay, thank you and take care of you.